Well, hello everybody. I wanted to share with you a little bit of the new feature that we call jam mode, and maybe go over a couple of the new things that we've cleaned up on the site a little bit. If you look over here, you'll see that I'm logged in as two people. I've logged in simulating two tablets basically. I've got myself over here and our good friend Jukester over here. You'll notice that first of all, the menu is now much cleaner. So when you click on your menu options, instead of having that big ugly drop down, it drops the div down, which is nice. But you have your username here, and clicking on your username brings you immediately into your profile, which is kind of nice. Instead of having to go user profile, it's just a shortcut to get to your settings. You can go right there. From here, it'll show you now all the people that you've referred as well, which is pretty cool. But what I really wanted to show you was jam mode because it's pretty awesome. We made some major improvements to it, and yeah, I'm excited to show it to you. So what we're going to do is Juke is going to he's going to want to jam with me. So this is useful if you're just putting together some kind of little jam session and everybody wants to share lyrics and chords. Now the cool thing is that in the past you used to have to share your songs with another user, which is fine. But there's a lot of times maybe you don't want to keep permanent copies of those songs. So jam mode is specifically for that. So if we go into our book, we now have an option over here called create jam. And once you create a jam, that will change to manage jam. But we're going to go ahead and create a jam, and we're going to invite, he's going to invite me to jam. So we're going to say, okay, it says invitations have been delivered. And on my side, it says, oh, look, Juke has invited you to a jam. So if I click on that, it says, do you want to accept a jam request from him? We say yes. Now, it immediately puts us into our book, but our book, looks different. On the host's side, it's waiting for him to either get requests or to pick a song. And on the guest side, it just says it's waiting for Juke to select a song. So let's go out here. Let's quickly look at manage the jam. So from here, you can end the jam but transfer the host, which means you leave the jam but you make somebody else in charge. You can destroy the jam session altogether, which would nuke everybody in it. And then here are the current people that are in the jam with you. You can make them the host or you can kick them out. And you can also invite more people to jam. But for now, let's just go back to Juke's going to pick a song. And let's say he's going to pick this Bad Company song. So as soon as he goes into lyrics view, look at that. On my side, it comes up and it's nicely formatted. Now, the cool thing is, Juke, if he had chords in here, Juke is able to transpose up and down. But the thing is, we don't want to copy that transpose necessarily over to our side because maybe we want to play in a different mode in the same key. So maybe we're playing in the key of, he wants to do the song in the key of F. We want to do it in the key of F, but we want to be in the first, we want to put a capo on 3 and play it in the D position. So we can actually transpose these songs independently. So he can actually have his own, Juke can have his own transposition here. I can have my own transposition here. And as well, because he's got external tabs for this, if I need to, I can click this external tab button and it'll bring me over to, in this case, he's chosen Ultimate Guitar. So if I need some more detailed things than he has in there, then that's pretty cool. Now, as soon as he exits this lyric view mode, you'll see in a second it's going to go back and say it's waiting for me to select another song. And this works for whether or not you are in requesting. So if you go into your book and requests come in online, so anytime you go into the lyric view for a song, it's gonna change that. So let's choose this Bruce Springsteen song here. And now we see over here, it's gotten me the same thing. So it's pretty cool because it's going to have the same markup language. Okay. And what I mean by that is let's go in here and let's say that he wants to edit the lyrics of this song. So he's going to, in front of verse number 1, he's going to add an intro. So we're going to click the intro button, and right underneath intro, he's going to say vamp on intro strum. Oops, not vamo, vamp. So these are going to be particular directions that he's going to have. So he's going to apply those changes. So now you'll see that it says over here, the intro is vamp on intro strum. But look at this. So whatever markup the host has is going to get transferred over to the guest as well, so that he can see any particular styles that he wants, or stage directions, or jamming, whatever. And again, so once it goes away, it goes back on this side to reflect that we're waiting for him to select another song. And you can exit this jam mode and go back to your stuff. It's going to let you know up here that your book is now in jam mode and you're a guest, as opposed to here where you're a jam mode and you're in the host. But let's say that we want to go back into jam mode and he's got to leave. So we're going to go into manage jam. We're going to make me the host. And now you look, you see that it says, it said that I was the guest, and now it's waiting for me to select a song. And over on this side, it says that I'm the host. So if I go ahead and pick a song, let's pick this song, it's going to transfer over to there. Now I can show you, this has some transposition in here. See, this is a chord that I've put in. And I decided I want to play it maybe in G minor, so I'm going to transpose it down 2 steps. Notice it doesn't change for Juke. Maybe he wants to play in a different mode and he wants to transpose it up 2 steps. Look at that. It's independent. So that's pretty cool. That means that you can now each choose to play the song in however you want it referenced. You can also choose whether you want sharps or flats. He wants it chosen in flats. He wants it chosen in sharps. So again, just a very quick and easy way that you can see see how jam mode works. And again, I'm the host now, so I'm gonna go back out, and it's going to say it's waiting for me to select a song. Now I can go in now and go to management jam, and I can destroy it, and that will kick everybody out of the jam session. And now it just goes back to he's waiting in his normal book. You see I have my normal book status back here, and if we exit out, it goes back to his normal book status. So the other thing I kind of want to show you is, you might have seen it in the new lyric view, just the cool way that editing lyrics now looks. We really did a lot of cleanup in here. So you can see now we've got a much easier way of putting in the sections rather than having to have all those different tags and markup. It now takes the standard. You'll notice that when you copy in lyrics from most sites, they usually reference these different sections by putting them in square brackets. So the site now knows how to parse those out. And the same thing is if you go, well, let's go, maybe before verse 2, there's a refrain that happens, or an interlude. So we just click the interlude button, and then we can go and type in blah blah. Obviously you would have your own changes there. And now we see right after the chorus, there's the interlude blah blah. So let's go back and take that out. It's just as simple as doing that. The other thing that we've done is we've included now, along with the markup for the different colors and bold options, we've included highlight options. So let's say that your singer really needs to know that this is highlighted. So you'll see now we've got some highlight tags in there. And I'll show you what that looks like. So if we apply those changes, you'll see now that that text is highlighted. Now, it is kind of messy to read, right? But now we have this remove all markup button. So when you do that, it takes away all those markups, anything that you've put in. So let's say maybe we want this to be red, and we want this to be highlighted in green, and we want this to be in yellow. So if we add those changes, you'll see now that's red, that's highlighted in green, that's yellow. And when we go back, you'll see it's got all this stuff in there. But when we say remove all markup, it takes all those tags out. Now, obviously, you'd have to put them back the way that you want them. But now at least it doesn't make your lyrics all messy. Anyway, that's just some of the new stuff that I've been working on, or we've been working on, or I've been working on. Let me know what you think. I'd love to get your feedback and your thoughts on it.